just look so beautiful.
Girl, you be by my side. Forget the mother bitches, I would put them to the side. Girls in LA couldn't be more dry.
Guys, before I start this video, I just want to say something really quickly. It's 1:24 in the morning and I just can't go to bed because I just feel so overwhelmed with love, and I just want to say thank you to you guys so much for your response on my weight loss video. That video was the hardest thing I've ever had to post, I've ever had to edit, film, but it was so nice to just talk about it, and the response I got was nothing like I would have expected, and to know that so many people could connect with me and that I could offer some confidence to some of you guys. So I'm really glad that I could offer some light to a lot of people, and for some people suffering through it too, I'm glad we got to connect about it. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much to everyone, every single person who reached out to me. It genuinely means the absolute world to me. I don't know, I'm just like full of love right now. The reason I posted that video is that I could let other people know too that they're not alone in this. And I love how so many people have reached out and that we all have so many things going on that nobody knows. So moral of the story is, you never know what's going on in someone's life. So treat everyone with respect. And I know that's super cheesy, but it's the truth. You genuinely have no idea what happens in most people's lives. But I really wanted to say I appreciate it so much. And also, on a positive note, I'm going to be uploading every other day until the end of August. Sometimes maybe even every day. So if you're really excited to see those, make sure you subscribe so you won't miss those. And let's get on with this video. I love you guys so much. It's insane. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm here with Nicole. I feel like everyone knows who she is. So we're just gonna eat food and talk about...
I got her my favorite thing from my favorite restaurant. It's like local. Like they know my order. I'll call in. They know who I am. Like I just have to say
tofu vermicelli.
And they're like,
okay. We'll see you in 10 minutes, Nicole.
So basically, there's like this dressing. This is vegan, by the way. So
we also have press, but like it's in the freezer right now.
And then you mix it with a fork, and then you kind of just drizzle it everywhere. Can I start eating?
Yeah, go for it.
The tofu looks so
I don't
good.
like eating on camera. Okay, so should we get into her boy advice?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know why you guys would want boy advice from us. Like,
I mean, I can give good advice. I don't take my advice.
I give you pretty good advice, but you just don't take it.
Yeah. The spices went up a different hole.
Okay. Should we start off with current relationship status?
I'm single, but I am married to Darren and Hunter, but they're not watching this. But
if they are watching this,
hi, love you.
I'm single, but like I don't choose to engage myself with guys. I don't know, like some of them I'm really into, but I'm just very moody when it comes to guys.
I don't like go out of my way, and I'm not the type of girl who's like, oh my god, I need a boyfriend, because I know a lot of girls like that, and I'm not like that. But once I find a guy, it's like, dude, like it's over for me.
I just don't like that many people, so it's like,
yeah.
But like hit me up if you're like not annoying.
Hard to find.
Yeah.
Castle. This is.
What's your first kiss story? We're like spilling some tea.
I've shared mine before, but I privated the video. I'm on good terms with the guy now, but he was like one of my best friends at the time, and he liked me. And we were on like an 8th grade trip to an amusement park. We were like holding hands for like a couple hours, like walking around with our friends. And like I didn't really think a lot of it. It was just like we're just holding hands, like we didn't talk about it, like what we were doing. And then we went on like this like ride. It was like the log ride when you don't have like seatbelts. You kind of just have to, two people have to like, one person sits in front of the other, and like you kind of just hold on to each other. And like on the ride, he was like telling me how much he liked me and whatever. And then once we were about to do like the big drop, because it's like kind of like Splash Mountain if you've ever been to like Disneyland.
What if he's watching this?
He probably is. I mean, it's okay.
Hi.
If you're watching this. So yeah, whereas we're about to drop, he asked me out, and then I was like, yeah. He leaned over and like turned my head, and we like pecked. So like not my first hookup, but make like, out, but it's like first kiss, yeah.
I don't think you know mine. Did I ever tell you the story?
No, tell me.
I hope he's not watching this. That'd be really awkward if he is watching this.
Probably is.
Because I'm not on good terms with him right now. So it was like in January, and New Year's Eve just happened. My friends were telling me, they were like,
oh, you're so gonna like hook up with him.
I'm like,
wait, this was on New Year's.
It wasn't on New Year's. No. It was like a few days after. No. So I was like,
no.
Because I feel like he doesn't like me, so I feel like he's just wanting to hook up, and like I'm not down for that. The day before, we literally FaceTimed him till like 5 in the morning, and then I went over and we watched The Notebook. I cried during like every sad movie, like not even sad movies. I cried during the Wizards of Waverly Place finale, and like Hannah Montana finale, and like everything that's not even sad. I just cry. So then we had a bet where I was
Like, oh yeah, like I'm not gonna cry during The Notebook.
If you cried, did you have to hook up with him?
yeah.
I did bets with that, like that with you.
I had like tears, but I didn't cry. So apparently I still lost. Anyways, I don't know how that works. But yeah.
And you hooked up with him because of a bet.
Yeah. So that was my first story. What's your dream date?
I don't have one. I don't. I don't care. I've never been on a date, and I've never like I don't picture myself going on a date anytime soon.
I just wouldn't want to go to the movies for a first date. I'd do anything but the movies.
Well, like I feel like at first that's not like a first date because like you don't even talk.
Exactly. That's why I wouldn't want to go to the movies.
Yeah. I feel like it's not even a date. It's just kind of hanging out.
Favorite sport for a guy to play? Do you have like a preference?
I don't have a preference. Like I have a certain type in guys, but I don't have like they have to
We
play.
need to get into that in a
We'll
second.
get that in a second. But like I don't have like a preference. Like oh they need to play like this sport. Like I don't care.
I don't really care, but I like baseball guys for some reason. Like really badly. What's your turn on / type?
Well, I've learned that my like type is like very specific and it's the weirdest randomest combination, but they have to be like, they don't have to be, but my type is basically brunette. They're like into like cooking / like culinary, something like that, something to do with like cooking, and somewhat like foreign. Like they're not just like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like they have to be like somewhat like mixed of something. And like they don't have to be like that, but I realize that most of the guys I've ever liked have been that way, and it's just the weirdest thing.
I think every single guy you've liked.
Except I can name one that I wasn't like that, and he was like different. But like most guys, yeah, it's pretty much every guy I've ever liked has been like that. So that's really fun, super good and fresh for me.
I mean, like at least you know what you like, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what mine are. I just like when they're like easy to talk to and they don't take things super seriously, because I hate that. When they're like super serious, you like make a joke and then they're like,
That's not funny.
like,
I don't know why you even want to be friends with someone like that.
yeah, I don't vibe with that.
Yeah.
I have two types. I either like the like douchebag type, or
Oh yeah, I'm really into that douchebag.
or
type.
like the old school like cute guy who
Like-
like takes you out on dates to like old diners, like that
But
type.
I've never met a guy like that.
Me neither, but I want one. So if you're watching this and you're like that, please hit me up.
No, I'm really into the douchebag type. Pretty much every guy I've ever liked has been a douchebag. And the guy who wasn't a douchebag, he wasn't brunette, into culinary, or foreign. So maybe I should not go for brunettes, into culinary, and foreign guys, but that's my type.
That's so specific. I don't think I've ever liked a blonde. So I had a dream that I went on this date with this guy, and it was like a double date, and we were in his car, and it was like the funnest thing ever, and we were just driving around. But then we got in a car crash, and the police came, so we literally just like got out of there so fast, and then we were criminals, and that was my dream. But it was a fun date, so now I really want to go on a date with this guy.
And like 2 days ago, you're like, I'm not attracted to him.
I know, but then I changed my mind after that dream, so. Turn-offs. You don't have any?
Like, I don't know.
Like, there's not something guys do that makes you, like, hate them.
I know.
I hate clinginess.
Here's the thing. When a guy's clingy, I don't want him to be clingy, but when they're not clingy, I want them to be clingy. So it's like, they can't win, I can't win here.
Because I feel like the chase is more fun. So then once they, like you and give you too much attention, I just, like, don't want it.
Yeah, then you want attention from someone else that like won't give you attention. But like don't depend on a guy for attention either. That's not good.
Yeah, no. Best way to get over a boy. I feel like I can offer advice on this. I gave her advice. I think, okay, make yourself busy. Like, so then you don't even have time to think about them. Like, do stuff. Like, don't sulk at home. You know?
I didn't. I think I can't give the best advice on like getting over someone, but I think just like remind yourself of your worth. Okay, so if you know me, I'm like a huge person to like always like advocate for like self-love, and like you need to make yourself happy, and like your happiness is the number one most important thing, because like I made that my number one priority ever since like last year, and it's been my number one priority. And then I've been like happy, and then when summer came around, like, you know, like I said earlier, I don't need a guy. Like I've never been like, oh, I need a guy. But then this guy came into my life. It was good, but I realized, I just didn't want to admit it to myself, that I started depending on him for my happiness. And when he wouldn't like text me, or like when he wasn't giving me the attention or the validation that I needed, I was not happy. I was getting so sad and upset all the time. And it wasn't his fault, and I can't blame it on him. It was my fault for like letting me do that to myself, and I wasn't happy, and I can't do that. I was depending on him for my happiness, and that's not how it should be, because he can't make me happy. He can only add to my happiness, and it just wasn't ever gonna work. And I'm glad it didn't work out. But like obviously I was sad about it, but like in the end it's gonna work out for me, because right now I need to work on my happiness and learn how to love myself again and learn how to be confident and like not hate myself. So that got really deep, and I'm so sorry.
I love it. How do you get out of a toxic relationship?
If your friends are telling you that it's toxic, and then you're just like,
No, it's like fine.
like maybe you should get the hint.
We saw this on Twitter.
So this one Olivia O'Brien tweeted, and I freaking love her. Oh my god. It said, it's good to not listen to rumors and form your own opinions about people. But if everyone who knows them says the same bad things, chances are there's a reason. Took me a while to learn this. And like I relate to that so much, because it's like, you know, I want to form my own opinions. I want to give people the benefit of the doubt and like believe the best in them. But if everyone's telling me all of the same things like that are bad about them, and I didn't listen, like I got fucked over. So
yeah.
And that's the tea.
Because I want to save room for pressed. I just really want pressed. Oh my god, they're so freaking beautiful.
Okay, so we ordered pressed juicery because
This is actually my favorite thing ever now. Like once
I introduced her to this. And it's like not even like unhealthy for you.
Okay, so how do you stay away from fuckboys? Like how can you tell someone's a fuckboy? If they only text you past 10 o'clock at night. Only. Like that's just red flag. Stay away.
Yeah. Most guys I know are fuckboys.
I think I only
They're
know
just
like
very
two that
horny
aren't.
at night.
Yeah. Do we have any more questions, advice?
Just, you don't need a guy to be happy. Literally live your best life.
Yeah.
Thrive. And a guy will come into your life. Don't go out looking for a boyfriend. Like a guy will literally come into your life, and like you don't need one right now, or like
My last thing,
it's high school.
relationships suck unless you actually really like the person. Like if you just like them, like don't do it. But if you really like them, like then it's worth it. You just have to find someone you like really like.
But usually the guy, like people I really like because I don't like wasting my time, and like the people I usually fall for, I literally like them for way too long. In the past year, I've liked 2 guys. Like it's like that.
In the past year, I think I've only liked 2 too.
How long did you like them for?
One of them's been like a very long time. Like,
yeah.
I've liked him since like the very beginning of freshman year, but then like I stopped for a while. And I started again, and then I stopped again. And then I started again sophomore year, and then I stopped again, and now it's like...
No, when I like someone, like I really like them, which kind of sucks, because like they can end up like hurting you, but it's like...
But you still go along with it.
Yeah, my hair is also like falling out, so I'm very sorry. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
We're gonna eat this off camera now, because eating on camera is really awkward. Subscribe to Nicole first, and if you like this video, make sure you give it a like. And if you really like me, don't forget to subscribe. Comment anything you want down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, broskies. It's too far away.
And you're showing off, but it's alright. And you're showing off, but it's alright. It's just your life.